Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Real Lego Estate. Today we are doing a quick update on the studio. We finally cleaned up the mess. Remember last time there was a huge mess in here. Um, Stacked up all the parts bins of minifigure parts and specialty parts that have been separating, sorting out sort of lately here. So we got chains, all the minifigure shields and that kind of stuff. And remember from the last video, these are storage bins from Harbor Freight, so they actually work really well. I got the larger size ones here for legs, torsos, all that kind of stuff for minifigures. The biggest change is I finally built a desk that is going to serve as a building desk, setup desk for any mocks, any builds that are going to be going on in the future. This is a live edge slab, sycamore slab piece of wood. And so what I did is I just sanded everything down, gave it a nice coat of poly just to make sure it would resist the scratching and denting from the parts and pieces of Lego. And then underneath you can see here I added C-channel to make sure it doesn't warp over time. There's about 3 sections of it, you can see there, and then the legs. So really solid. Like how this turned out. I like the color. I think it'll be a good contrast when we're using it for Lego pieces and stuff like that. So it'll be nice, smooth surface. Everything kind of glides around. It's 6 feet long, and it's roughly 28 inches at the end, down to about 18-ish, 19 inches down this end. So really cool desk. I'm glad that I built it. It just took me a while to get all this done, sanded, and applied the finish on it. So reason why it took a little bit longer to make this video, but we did clean up a bunch here. So now we have a bunch of empty bins and containers that I had other parts and stuff inside. So those are going to stay here. These are all empty. They were on sale or on clearance at Harbor Freight, at my local Harbor Freight. So I decided to get as many as I could of those for the time being. These are some builds that I'm working on, getting parts and pieces for some of these. So those will be coming in a future video. Move this over to this side. I'm gonna start building ships and putting all the ships up here. That's something I had before at our previous house. I had all the Lego ships set up, so we're gonna be doing all the Lego ships up there. The rest of the storage comes here. Black Friday came in, so we've got that, the Shackleton's lifeboat that we're gonna be building here soon. So this will be another video on its own. And then we got obviously the free giveaways, and we got the actual endurance ship, which we'll also be building and setting up here soon. Dioramas and these smaller, older Lego sets are going to stay here for the time being, as well as the Boeing 787 Dreamliner set. That'll be staying there for a while. I am going to keep the A-wing, the Y-wing up here. This Boeing will probably end up going up here if I can fit them up here. And I do like the Concorde here. As we walk into the Lego studio, you'll be able to see that tag straight up on there. So that'll be nice. And it's really kind of a cool look from this end as it's almost taking off. One thing I do want to add here, it's probably a TV or a monitor in here. I debated about adding one here on the desk. Not sold on that idea yet because I don't want it to take up any of this. I love how open this feels. So that's going to be a thing that I'm debating. If we do a TV or monitor up here, how big? If not, maybe I do it up against the windows, since I don't ever plan on opening those windows. We'll see, depending on what I can get that's cheap enough. And everything else is still in storage here. We have a bunch of these closet brackets and stuff hanging out that are left over. So hopefully we'll be able to use some of these little brackets to finish putting up on this wall. We may extend the display wall all the way over, although not sure, because this does stick out quite a bit. And so that means that in order to get some of this stuff out, our shelf would be kind of like right here. So something to think about, but at least we are going to run it all the way to at least this point where that last bracket is at. If I need more, I have more brackets in here that we can use. Some more of those clear acrylic panels that are going to serve as our shelf in the meantime. So anyways, that was a quick update of where we're at. stay tuned for the next one as I continue to try to clean up all this nightmare of a mess that I have and kind of organize stuff. One more thing quickly too, now that I remember seeing all these colors here. These bins, I'm going to dedicate them to more or less specialty colors, lime green pieces. We have boats, little light boats in here and stuff like that. And I do want to have more of just pinks, like certain colors in here. Here we have some minifigure stuff that's going on with some of that sand green and some of the other olive green color pieces there. So trying to make those bins for specialty colors, keep all of these in actual colors, but just separating them. So what I've been doing is separating the larger bricks from the plates, specialty pieces. These are that dark green color, and then also have them here separate. The black color ones I think are the ones that are the most separated at this moment. So we got a bunch of 1x4s. We got these little pieces. We got pins and connectors, Technic stuff. So I think the idea is to kind of split it up like that for now. In the future, if I decide to kind of split it down even more or make an actual built-in, I think that would probably be the best, with actual drawers that I can open up and sort. I think that would probably be the best thing to do in the future, but for now it's going to take some time. It's just like building this desk. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get that done. Still have to go through this bin. This is a new one that just came recently that I was able to get, and there is a lot of parts in there. So similar to the ones that are up here, we are going to have to sort through all that stuff. So find out all that stuff. I got a bunch of minifigures in these couple of bins that I still got to figure out what we're going to do with. I'm not sure if I'm going to split them all up into parts like these bins here and just leave them there just in case I need them. You have parts that I need to find, but we'll see. So for now, this is where we're at. Stay tuned for the next episode as we continue clearing this space, getting this space ready, and as well as the builds that are coming for the new ships that just came in, as well as all the other old pirate ships that I have that we're going to be up there. I'm also going to build some custom pirate ships here. At least that's going to be the attempt in the future. And that's it for now. So stay tuned and thank you for watching.